What's up, everybody? It is April 14th, headed turkey hunting. I want to record with this camera here, and it's going to probably not be the best quality, but I need to get this interview in because we're going to be in a big hurry when I get there because I am super late. I just forgot to set an alarm. We stayed up till 4 a.m. because of some big storms that, man, did a lot of damage up here in upstate South Carolina. Tornadoes. They destroyed so much of a town that's right next to ours, and a lot of devastation, and so, man, just yesterday at work, just making phone calls and stuff for that some, and to try to make sure there's not, we don't know a lot of people that need some help, but anyway, this morning we're going turkey hunting. There's couple birds here. I'm running pretty late, so I'm gonna be rolling in and going wherever Brian says we need to go. But excited about this morning hunt. I got a decoy with me this morning that I've been wanting to try out all year, and basically, if we can get one of these birds, this is a big farm, a bunch of fields, and so if we can get this bird strutting in a field, I want to try to put the old he can sneak on him, I guess. I got this gobbling decoy that I built earlier this year, and I want to shake it and see if I can get the old boy to come in for a fight, and if we can get it on film. I've got a new camera set up that I worked on last night, actually. It's probably a little bit log-tired as I was working on it. I got up and played around with it some last night. But it's excited. It's a fluid head and a Verazoom arm, where it's a paddle zoom, and I think it's gonna really be a lot better setup for turkey. So the footage should just continue to get better as I continue to learn, other than this shot, because this is the only camera I can run while driving. So see you. We will get after it. Let's go get one to gobble. So we got out here this morning and heard a bird, walked on the opposite ridge we were on, walked down to kind of the bottom, set up on it. It gobbled good. Of course, you heard the footage, but ended up right at the end to fly down. A couple of hens kind of started talking, and they were with him. They all flew down together. He hushed up, and we ended up hearing another bird on the neighboring property, and we had already walked all the way back up top of the ridge. We ended up turning around, going all the way back to the bottom, and he was gobbled past us already, kind of past that little field, and then heard him gobble. He was moving on pretty good, so we didn't fool with him much, and then got up here and
we have a strutter, that one I told you about, that's right here in the middle of the farm earlier this morning, and he was out walking around, so we kind of tried to do a big kind of hook shot on him and get set up in the woods, see if we could call him into us. Ended up we never heard him. He probably had already crossed the road and left. So anyway, we're going to sign off for the rest of the day. We got to go to work, and Brian's got stuff to do, so we'll be back after maybe tomorrow, wife depending. We'll see you.
All right, there are turkeys right down the hill, and I just set up with my gobbler decoy. I'm self-filming at the same time. I'm about 200 yards above them. I'm about to put a call together, see if I can pull them up the top of the hill. And if so, I'm gonna try to film them, and I'm gonna try to shake one in with the decoy. So, let's see. Good morning. It's April 21st, going back over to Jared's farm, my buddy, and we're gonna try to kill the sawmill bird right here. And this morning we're gonna commit to him. The last morning we came over here, we knew that bird was gonna be there, but we went ahead and went in the back and got on a different bird. And this morning we kind of know where he's been roosting a lot, so we're just gonna slip on in there and set up and see if we can get out in front of him. I had a close call with him last week. Towards the end of the week, I took my strutter out there and the camera and just self-filmed and got in front of where the birds were heading, just waited on them a little bit, and then I made one call, and 2 jakes came in, and they kind of busted up the whole thing. They putted around a little bit, and I think it just made the rest of the turkeys a little nervous to come up there, and they ended up moving on in the woods. So anyway, the sawmill bird's kind of the mature, the main man over there. He's got a pile of hens, and he's a big old bird. So we're gonna just commit to him this morning and see if we can get him killed. So anyway, thank you for watching, and stick with us right here, and hopefully we'll have some good footage this morning. I got my new GoPro with me, so we're gonna add another level to this. So see you. All right, we just got set up. He's gobbled just behind us, from the best we can tell just now. Just wanted the first gobble. It's a pretty good setup. We're in good. There's Brian filming right there. So, as long as this bird don't walk out right beside us right here, hopefully get out to the field, he'll see that gobbler decoy and ignore us. So, we're gonna try to get him killed right here. Here we go. Oh my gosh, dude. I'd bust his tail. I can't believe those cows are letting him get that close.
almost 8 o'clock. He's gobbling in the same place. He's just sitting over on a ridge top, little hill, just circling around, gobbling every few minutes or so. So we know where he's at. And so we thought, man, we'd love to get the best footage we can get and set up right here on this field and da-da-da-da. But at the end of the day, we want to kill him. So we're going to try to go and just go straight at him and try to get on the opposite ridge and see if we can call him to us. So we're going to grab our stuff and be super quiet and just get through this thick stuff right here and just try to get to where the woods open up and set up. I mean, he's gobbling all the time, man, so it's whatever. kill you.
That's awesome. Dude.
He is a toad.
That's awesome, dude. That's that turkey grant miss.
That's the good turkey grant missed. 100%.
Yeah. I don't know what he could have seen.
He didn't like that decoy.
Really? Look at the rope on that son of a gun.
He's a toad, son.
Good gosh. That's a good bird, buddy.
That is a good bird. When I seen him, I was like, I better shoot him. I mean, he weighs a lot. I don't know what he weighs, but he weighs a lot. So this morning we set up on what we call the sawmill bird. He's just out there all the time and hanging around this little field. He's got a bunch of hens. It's actually the same bird that Grant missed earlier on in the season, and when we had him in the blind, it was an awesome hunt. But today we set up on the edge of a field and set a decoy up, and was thinking that he would be roosted right here. He was roosted back behind us, back in this timber behind me right now, and he gobbled good. It seemed like the more Brian called, the more he gobbled, but he never acted like he was coming. It sounded like he was just standing on a little knoll back here behind us, and just walking back and forth. We ended up kind of going back and forth about what to do. Do we stay here because we know he's eventually going to come here? But that's not very exciting. You know, it's not very fun. So we whipped around, went out, got our decoy, came back in, snuck in here about another, I don't know, Brian, what do you say, 70 yards? Yep. 70, 80 yards or so. Got in the woods right here, and there goes the farmer. But we started to call, and as soon as we started calling, he started answering again, answered more and more. But then he kind of hushed for a minute. I think we got one good gobble right down here, and he came straight up the hill, and as soon as he seen the decoy, he putted and just started putting, just a little nervous. We thought he would come in. He's a very nice bird, but he ended up kind of started putting like he was nervous, and I just said, man, can you see him? And he said, I got him, and I pulled the trigger. So anyway, it was good. It was a good hunt, and I'm excited to have my second tag filled, and we're gonna go find another one here in a day or two. So see you. Thank you for watching. Sorry, GoPro, I forgot about you.